Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Phoenix Airport. Got some time to kill here before I hop on the plane back, so I wanted to talk about a quick recap of what happened here today. I get an email which states, "Hey Matt, I've got a friend, we think he can break Hunter's record. Would you like to come out and shoot this and make this happen?" We talked about what that might entail, what that might cost, and then we agreed to do it. The person's name is Joe C., and I did not know Joe. I barely knew Jen, who's the one who contacted me, but I thought, let's go give this a whirl. I made sure I had phone conversations with Jen and with Joe and with Devin, who would be counting the reps and who was kind enough to let us use his place, and said, listen, the internet is going to go berserk on this thing. We got to make sure we are as above board as possible. Let's make sure we get, we measure the course down, make sure we got at least a mile. Let's make sure the reps are good. We go out there, we met yesterday, we go over the things. This morning we did a little quick rep check and we're off and running. Almost immediately, I knew we were in trouble. The push-ups were good, not great. I thought he was hitting here a lot and not here. Those of you that saw the squats, the squat depth was not good at all. Now, here's the thing that I want to say. Everybody involved is a good person. I enjoyed my time with all of them. I really appreciate the opportunity. And we can't have an attempt like this go unchecked. The squats were really bad form. Joe admits that, which we'll get to in a minute. But I really thought that Devin, who again I like and I really appreciate, would no rep him, and he did not. He allowed all those reps to happen. When it was all said and done, I had a brief chat with Devin about it. You know, it was what it was. I don't want to throw the guy under the bus. As I said, everyone involved are good people. And if I'm going to be brought in to be some sort of medium for this, we want to make sure it's legit. So the signal was garbage, and that's another problem we had. The signal was garbage. We had some not very good reps. There's no point in having 3 different short videos with choppy picture and not good reps. So I'm not even going to put that up. Here's what I am going to play. Hunter McIntyre got on his story and talked about it. Let's play that now.
Hunter McIntyre here, and I just want to make a public service announcement. Matt B. Davis went out to Phoenix, Arizona to go help a guy named Average Joe do his workouts to set the Murph world record. And listen, this is just like a thing that we all made up and decided to do for fun, but I think the important thing that I learned while doing this whole experience is, like, it is a race, but you got to have an integrity behind the race. We're all athletes here. We're doing it for a big cause. We're doing it for something bigger than ourselves. And Murph's a badass guy. And besides that, I just want to see everybody bust their ass and really put the effort in. So I'm going to show you guys what I want to see. This is the man's reps. Anybody who's ever done a CrossFit event can see that those do not count, and the judge behind him, it's sad to say, you've done nothing to earn the name judge. And I don't know who you are, but if you want to meet in an alleyway and fight, let's do it. But guys, do better than this, set records, have some integrity, and get the heck after it. Guys, that being said, I want to apologize. I don't want you to think that I think what he did was a bad job. Like, I think what he did was above and beyond. Most people would never even have the courage to do that. So Average Joe, shout out to you for being an awesome guy and at least getting after it. You know what? The whole thing I've been doing my entire career has been going up for major events, records, whatever I can. And sometimes I fall short. Sometimes I miss a rep. And sometimes I get a no rep. And, you know, all the haters in the world are going to step up and shit on you for it because they don't got the courage to do it and they want to get all angry about it. And it's like, it means something so much to them. In reality, it means nothing to them. They just want to be mean. So shout out to anybody out there who's getting after it, trying. The point of my last video was not to shit on anybody. It was just to let you guys know that working harder and working as well as you can under pressure is the whole point of doing these things. And that was the whole point of, like, you know, I think why the Murph workout became so popular because of what he did. So shout out to you, man.
So Joe and I watched that together, and then I sat down with Joe and we had breakfast, and then I wanted to get Joe on the record, and then this is what Joe had to say. What are your thoughts on today's workout?
Well, it didn't go as planned, obviously. Huge learning experience for me. After watching Hunter's, I guess, review, you know, there's a lot of things I need to work on. Depth on my squats, I totally agree. You know, I'm one of those guys that it's going to be a chip on my shoulder, but it's going to give me something to work for now. And then he's an amazing athlete. What he did was awesome. And now, I mean, just to be even doing this is humbling enough, you know, to be competing. But I think what he said was right. You know, it's about getting after it. And I tried my best today. Didn't go as planned, but I think technique, big time on the pull-ups. I'm going to learn butterfly pull-ups, try to come back stronger with that. I think that'll take a little bit off for the push-ups. Thought the running could have been better. Shave some time off there too. So there's little areas I think I can shave some time off on. But again, you know, watching Hunter's video and hearing what he had to say about it, I totally agree. I think I can go a little low on those squats, but it's my first attempt. You know, I will be back in a couple months. Hopefully it's a little cooler than it was today. But, you know, it was humbling, and I'm just really appreciative of the experience and the opportunity, you know, to compete with these guys who are great athletes all around.
You know, everyone's asking me like, do you know who this guy is? He's not on social. Do you want to say anything about who you are?
Yeah. So I was a professional soccer player for 5 years at the college. Retired about 4 years ago. And now I work in law enforcement. So I'm a police officer. Obviously things have been pretty crazy the last month and a half for us. It's been a lot of work. So trying to mix training in with sitting in a car for 14, 15 hours a day has been difficult, but that's not an excuse. I still had my time in the gym to prepare. And I love what I do. I love helping people. I love protecting my community. You know, I wouldn't change for anything, you know, but now I think I'll be a little bit more focused on training because now I really have something to work for and work on, especially work on. You know, but all around it's been a humbling experience, and you know, guys like me just love getting after it. Like Hunter said, couldn't have said it any better. So I got some things to work on. Go back to the drawing board, look at the video, see where I could have done better, and go from there.
I can tell you that after that, Joe and Hunter actually talked. Joe said, I'd love to talk to Hunter. And I said, he'll probably talk to you. And so they had a quick call, and there was mutual respect. I had a call with Armin, my buddy Armin Hammer. Let's put his logo or a goofy picture of him up here. I had a chat with Armin, and he said, you know, there's a reason that that record is what it is. It's because it's really fucking hard, and there's a reason that there is no one not named Hunter or Matt Frazier or Josh Bridges, anybody that we've heard of that have done this, because it's a really fucking hard workout. Moving forward, I am happy to be the medium of people who want to break this. I've had women reach out, hey, I want to break the women's record. We are going to have some sort of vetting process. You're going to have to send me some video which shows you already pretty close, right? And maybe if you don't want to do an entire Murph workout, we'll just talk about reps. We'll just talk about a lot of reps and to kind of see how that breaks down. I'm admittedly not a CrossFit person, right? I'm learning more and more about this world. I'm an OCR guy. But it essentially would be if somebody called and said, hey, I think I can do a 358 mile. Just trust me, I've gotten like a 405 in practice, and I think I can do it. We would never just say, okay, great, let's see it. We would probably want to see some sort of footage. So that's what we're going to do moving forward. That being said, you are more than welcome to hire me to bring me out to do this kind of stuff, but there will be some sort of vetting process, and come correct. Thanks as always for watching. You can subscribe, and you can donate on Patreon and all that other fun stuff. I gotta run.